Hello, welcome to my new boxing predictions video. This video will be a bit different to the ones I've been doing at the current time. This will feature Gennady Golovkin and his two future opponents at this current point who are more likely to face him in the end of 2014, which is Miguel Cotto and Juilo Cesar Chavez Jr. So to start off with, Miguel Cotto has just defeated Martinez for the WBC and Linear or Ring Magazine middleweight titles. So Gennady Golovkin holds the WBA and IBO middleweight titles. So if they do fight, it would be a great fight, 4 belts on the line, and obviously it would show in many people's eyes, including mine, who would be the best middleweight in the world, because many people do see Miguel Cotto as the best middleweight in the world. And in a minute I disagree, because I know Miguel Cotto has fought a lot better opposition than Gennady Golovkin, but Golovkin is more exciting and he's closing the show more dramatically and he's bruising through his opponents. But obviously it's hard to say, because Golovkin is a great fighter, but he's never really fought anyone on the level of Miguel Cotto. So if they did fight together, Miguel Cotto would be his toughest test, because so far he's just knocked everybody out that I've seen, or anybody who poses a little bit of a threat has just been wiped out by Golovkin. So I think Miguel Cotto, because he's a stronger, obviously seasoned professional who's been through tons of different great fights, different weight divisions over the years, he knows what it's like to be in the big fights and handle the pressure, and obviously he can take a great shot. Yeah, he's been obviously knocked out by Antonio Margarito back in 2008, but that was a different Miguel Cotto. Now obviously he's a full-fledged middleweight who's obviously can handle the weight obviously comfortably, and now he's obviously going to hopefully should fight Gennady Golovkin. I don't think Golovkin would win by knockout. I do think it will go to 12 rounds, because like I said, Miguel Cotto is a tough fighter, and obviously shown time and time again he's one of the tougher boxers in the world at the minute. But who knows what will happen. If they didn't make that fight, that would be great, because a lot of people do want to see this fight, including myself. So you never know, see what happens. I could see Miguel Cotto winning by decision. I don't think he's got enough power to really trouble Golovkin. He is powerful, got a strong punch, but Golovkin obviously has got the advantage because he's a much more powerful puncher out of the two. But it would be a great fight, an exciting fight, and definitely would be one to tune into for the end of the 2014 calendar. So on my other box I'll be talking about is Juilo Cesar Chavez, currently in the middleweight division as well. He's the former WBC middleweight champion as well. Chavez obviously is known as like a middleweight freak, because he somehow can maintain a middleweight limit on the weigh-ins, but he just rehydrates so heavily. He's got so much a weight advantage against his opponents. I think half his wins lately have been to do with his weight. I think Brian Vela, his most newest opponent, he beat him twice, but I think the first time I did read somewhere that he had a massive weight advantage, and it did carry over to the second fight against Andy Lee. He just punched him into submission, but then again the weight obviously helped him. The Martinez fight, even though he got dominated, he took his best shots, maybe to do with the fact that he weighed so heavy and he could obviously absorb the punches. But then again, Chavez is a good fighter. I do think he's a bit overrated, because yeah, obviously his dad's Juilo Cesar Chavez Sr, one of the greatest boxers obviously of all time for Mexican people, but I do think that he's a bit overrated, because I think his name carries more over than his actual ability, because he isn't the greatest boxer. He throws a lot of wild swinging punches, his defence isn't great, obviously clearly evident in the Martinez fight, so he has got a lot of flaws, but then again he's got a lot of pluses to his game. So if they did fight Golovkin and Chavez, it would be great, because they're both tough, strong fighters, both obviously can pack a punch. Maybe on a balance of seeing them both fight, I'd probably say Chavez got a better chin, because you haven't really seen Golovkin get hit with a clean, strong punch yet. He didn't get hit with a good punch against Glil last time he fought, which was a few weeks ago, but then again he still knocked him down with the other punch after, so it didn't really count, because he obviously got a knockout. So no one's really tested Golovkin's chin yet, and even though he's got a good solid chin, I have seen him hit with a few good shots, nothing really troubled him yet. So I do think he needs his bigger fight, the bigger test, to really prove himself in the middleweight division. And if he does go against the likes of Miguel Cotto or Chavez Jr, I do think he would obviously cement his claim to be the best middleweight at the current division. There's also talk of him fighting Peter Quilliam, but I do think he's going to fight, more likely to fight Miguel Cotto, obviously, as he's probably the bigger name out of the three so far. And obviously Peter Quilliam is a good fighter, but I do think he's got other other title defences on your mind that I have read as well somewhere else. So who knows what might happen. He could end up fighting someone who we haven't even heard of. So obviously this prediction video might not be coming true, but I do think he should fight either Miguel Cotto or Chavez Jr to end the year out, and then maybe face Peter Quillin, obviously in 2015. Or maybe try and, like I said, he did say he wants to unify all the belts. So if that's a good plan in my view. Go after Miguel Cotto, take his belts, and then go after Peter Quillin, and he'll obviously be the undisputed middleweight champion, and rightly so. Then there's no way you can say he's not the best middleweight champion in the world, middleweight champion if he's got all the belts. But obviously time will tell. So this has been my Gennady Golovkin, Miguel Cotto, Juilo Cesar Chavez fight predictions video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video.